In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the best quarterbacks in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Today, we got our first tier list of the year, man. Today, we got quarterbacks. We got every single elite quarterback in the game right here ready to rank. Now, right before we get into the first card, I do want y'all's opinion on something in the comments. So what I did last year for my tier list is I literally had every single elite quarterback throughout the entire year. Like by the time like July last year, we had every single quarterback in the game in a single tier list. Let me know if you guys like that style better, or potentially doing like a top 30 type of thing every single month, just so the tier list doesn't get like cluttered and we have like base leads down in F tier by like July, you know what I mean? So let me know down below in the comments, but we're gonna get started right here with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is someone that I really like. They fixed his release and I will be dropping a video. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but I went over and ranked every single quarterback release as well. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the releases you can't really tell a difference between, not to ruin the video, but I think Herbert is in the A tier, could potentially see him S tier, but I really like Herbert. Ever since this beta dropped in regs, Herbert has felt so good to me. I could see him S tier depending on how the list goes. He might move up, but for right now I'm going to lean the A tier. And then we got Brady. I like Herbert a lot more than Brady, so I'm going to put Brady in the B tier. And that's not to say he's a bad quarterback. I still think Brady is really good in the game, and his like lack of mobility would be one of his weaknesses, but given how important it is passing in the pocket this game, it's not really that big of a weakness. I'm going to lean B tier for Mr. Brady. And then we got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is probably the best quarterback in the game. There's a few quarterbacks that I felt like, hey, this release feels awesome. Slinger 1 with Aaron Rodgers had that feel for me. I also did some testing and you didn't really notice a really big windup on the deep ball this year either. So I think Aaron Rodgers all in all has the best release in the game. It's just the fastest. It's awesome to use. I think he, like I said, I think he is probably the best quarterback in the game right now. I could see some arguments for some other people, but strictly based on release, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be my QB1. And then we got Mahomes. Mahomes is another person that I don't feel like felt bad at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier with Herbert. Another card that got his release fixed. Like, he doesn't feel like absolutely unusable. He kind of feels more like how Mahomes would feel in real life. I do like Justin Herbert a little bit more than Patrick Mahomes in the game. I feel like Herbert just plays a little bit better, but yeah, Patrick Mahomes is actually really good this year, which is awesome. And then we got Josh Allen. Josh Allen for me is going into the S tier. I'd like Rodgers a lot more than him, but Josh Allen is still an amazing quarterback. I believe he still has Gen 3. I can't see each quarterback release on MUTGG right now, which does kind of suck. I would like to know each one of their animations so I could give you guys some really good information about them, but for the most part, this is just me having played with them. So Josh Allen, I believe he does still have Gen 3 from last year, and based on my testing, Gen 3 is not really that great this year, but Josh Allen I think plays really good. He's fast. He has one of the highest throw powers, if not the highest throw power in the game. Great accuracy ratings as well. Yeah, I can't really complain a lot with Josh Allen. And then we got this Trevor Lawrence right here. Now, I don't want you guys to think, oh, just C, D, and F just isn't going to get anyone, but Trevor Lawrence is actually really good. So this is a card that I have not leveled up my competitive field pass enough to have used him. I can only go based on what I heard about him. A lot of people like him. I think a lot of people like him. I'm gonna have to try him out for myself, but I will go ahead and lean towards the S tier because I've heard nothing but good things about this Trevor Lawrence card, and I have heard that he is better than Josh Allen as well. Josh Allen I'm actually gonna move down to A. Just again, like that Gen 3 release, it wasn't my favorite as well, so having him on the same tier as Rodgers, kind of, I don't really like that. But again, I'm kind of just going based off testimonials for Trevor Lawrence right now. He's one of the few cards in this list that I have not used, so yeah, I will lean S tier for Trevor Lawrence. If you have used them and you hate him, or if you use him or really like him, let me know down in the comments. And then we got Jameis. Jameis I think is just like an average quarterback. I thought he was fine. He did everything I wanted to. He didn't really wow me or anything. He was just like the definition of like average. Burrow I think is really good. Like, again, he just like, he didn't wow me, but I will go ahead and put him in the A tier for right now. And I think I'm going to have him up. I'm going to have Herbert as the best card in A. I'll have Burrow as the second best card. I do like Herbert a little bit more than Burrow. Burrow, when the game first dropped, I thought he was going to be like the only quarterback in the game with set feet lead. Does not get set feet lead. But again, I still think he is a pretty good quarterback. Now we got Montana. I'm going to be honest with you. Montana is not going S tier for me. I did not really enjoy using this card. I don't think he's worth this price. I think he's around like Joe Burrow level. Like straight up, if I had to choose Montana or Herbert, give me Herbert. I did not like Joe Montana when I used him. I wasn't the biggest fan of his release, and it's not like he gets any spectacular abilities that like other people in the game don't get, right? Like it's not like he gets like a set feet lead or something crazy. I think he's way overpriced, and I think people are overvaluing him a little bit. Now we got Mac Jones. Mac Jones, I did not like using this card. I straight up did not like using this card. I'm putting him in F tier. I thought he was not good at all. And now next up right here, we have Lamar Jackson. This is the pre-order card, but it's basically his base elite card as well. He is actually going in the S tier for me. I can really see an argument of you saying Lamar Jackson is better than Aaron Rodgers, which sounds crazy because this is a card that before Madden 23 drops, I completely missed on because I thought Lamar was going to be god awful. They fixed his release, and having used this card, his release feels so smooth. He is just an awesome quarterback. He is with Aaron Rodgers in the group that, having used the card, I feel a major difference from Lamar and Aaron Rodgers compared to like all the cards in A tier. Like Lamar played absolutely phenomenal for me. I think he is well worth 15K. If you are a budget player right now, 15K for Lamar Jackson is an absolute steal. I feel like he is just a must because I really think it's not even based off value why he's an S tier. I think he is an S tier caliber card as well. And now this is where I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat a little bit as well, because you might see Lamar has like worse accuracy than someone like Joe Montana or Joe Burrow, but if you're on the new pass lead system, I really don't feel like accuracy matters this year. It's really all about your timing, and I have not had any issues with Lamar. Have not had a single issue with Lamar. I've loved using the card. I am having him in S tier. Now I got Tannehill. Tannehill is another card that I thought was awful. I absolutely hated using this card, so I'm putting him as Wentz. I don't think he is a bad quarterback. I'm going to go ahead and put Wentz in the D tier, the base elite card. And that's really based off having used the 86. Like I know the 86 is a lot better than him, but I don't think he is like just going to be completely like terrible, because the 86 did play pretty good for me, so I'm gonna lean towards the D tier. Watson, I'm also gonna put him in the D tier. I have not used Watson. I don't plan on using Watson, so he could be better than what I'm saying, but I just don't want to use him. Matt Ryan, I also did not enjoy using, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the F tier. Derek Carr, did not think he was that great. His release felt really bad, and same thing with Kirk Cousins. I think these cards are pretty similar. Now we got Tua. I feel like was just like an average quarterback. Like I didn't have a problem using him. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier. I'm actually gonna drop Brady in the C, which feels crazy to do. It really does. I think Winston and Tua are a lot better cards than Brady. I feel like they just offer you a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lean Brady in the C tier. Davis Mills I thought was pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and put Davis Mills in the C tier, and I do think he is better than Brady. He felt fine to me. Like I really couldn't complain about him. I thought he was a little bit worse than Tua. Now I'm a biased Dolphins fan potentially, but I really didn't have a problem with Davis Mills. I think honestly C tier and above are all cards I could see you using. Then we got Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes I'm putting by Tua. I think Tua was a little bit better, but Daniel Jones always plays really good for me. So this year, again, no surprise for me. He played phenomenal. Then we got LTD Jalen Hurts. LTD Jalen Hurts is going in the S tier. I think logically the two best quarterbacks in the game, Aaron Rodgers or Jalen Hurts, you could pick which one, and I do not think you're wrong. I think they both offer you something. Like Rodgers, of course, has the better release, but Hurts is, you know, he's a little bit more mobile. He can make some plays that Aaron Rodgers can't make. And then we got Ritter and Pickett. I think they're pretty decent. Do I think they're on the same level as like Mahomes and Josh Allen and them? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna put them right by each other as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the B tier. I think they are pretty solid options. I just really don't think they were that great. And then we got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is going in the exact same spot, but give me Carson Wentz over those cards 100% of the time. Like you can get this card for free. He's way more worth it than spending like 170K on Ritter or Pickett. Like Carson Wentz going for like 70K is great value. Like honestly, Carson Wentz might be the best quarterback in the B tier. I'd order it like this with how they played for me. Then we got Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is another card that I thought was pretty fantastic. He's A or B for me. I think he played better than everyone in B tier. I'm gonna go ahead and lean towards the A tier. I had a lot of fun using Kyler. I know given the complaints I've heard about Kyler though, I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna drop him like right on Wentz level. I think Kyler is a good quarterback. You can definitely get away with using him. I know a lot of people picked him for their starter team pack. I think he is perfectly fine. Then we got Russ. Russ really didn't play great for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the C tier. Didn't get anything special from Russ. I didn't really enjoy using the card either. I felt like his release wasn't that great. And the same thing for Dak. Dak didn't really do a whole lot for me. I'm gonna go ahead and lean towards the C tier as well. Then we got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, he is worse than his A tier card. So I think he's B tier. He's B or C for me. I do like his other card a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier, a tier below his other card, his 89. And then for the last card of the video, we got Matthew Stafford. I liked using him. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier because again, I liked using him. Now, order wise, I think I'd take him over the rookie premieres and over 85 Joe Burrow. Just checking the order of each tier right now with what I think for each one. Rodgers is going to be my QB1. Again, I can see the argument for Jalen Hurts 100%. Lamar is my QB3. Trevor Lawrence is one I'm iffy about because again, I personally have not used him. That's just based off testimonials. A tier, I really like Justin Herbert. I like that Joe Burrow as well. Joe Montana, I wasn't a big fan of. That doesn't mean I think he is a bad quarterback. I just think he is way overvalued and not as good as his price. Josh Allen, I really liked, and Mahomes, I really liked. So yeah, I think that's my order as well for each one of the tiers. I'll go ahead and reorder D tier as well. I like Derek Carr a little bit more than Kirk Cousins, and Ryan Tannehill was honestly the worst quarterback I used. So yeah, that has been my tier list for the best quarterbacks in Madden 23. Some advice, like, you know, if you have a God squad, I think the two quarterbacks you should be targeting, Jalen Hurts or Aaron Rodgers. If you are a budget player, I think Lamar should be on your team 100%. Like, he is so good. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said in this video. I am so open to be proven wrong, you know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if I'm sleeping on anyone. I hope y'all did enjoy this video though, man. If you did and you want to see updated tier lists for each position and promo in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, make sure to go ahead, smash that like button and hit that sub button. If you want to see me use some of these cards live, I've been doing a lot of live testing, just playing Ultimate Team games with each and every single one of these cards. Check the links in the description, hit the Twitch with a follow. We can chop it up, talk about the cards. Maybe again, I'm sleeping on some stuff, so yeah, make sure to go ahead, hit that Twitch with a follow. I do appreciate y'all clicking onto this video though. If you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best unsung heroes in Madden 23.